So the first prong, which we're doing now, is about awareness, which is what the podcast is about. The second prong, which we're working on, we just interviewed a hotshot lobbyist and lawyer in DC about opening up a DC location last week. For the second part, or the headquarters of the second part, which will help attack this lack of knowledge base on how the government runs and how to hold our politicians to the oath that they took. We're going to open up a nonprofit that is focused on civic education, probably starting in high school, to help teach people how to view things as being constitutional, what the Constitution is, how to hold our politicians as we the people believe they should be because we the people put them into office. Then with that nonprofit movement, we're going to also start challenging, and we've talked to some lawyers around the country, some of these unconstitutional laws, because ambiguous laws breed bureaucratic overreach and judicial activism, which is what we're facing right now. It's a big reason for lawfare, a broken criminal justice system, the erosion of the Constitution. And it's a big reason this country is where it is right now. And we're at a precipice between violence, or we're trying to come in with a nonviolent movement, a nonviolent reset. So the second prong is to start challenging some of this low-hanging fruit, which I bet you, because these unconstitutional laws started being written in the early 1800s, is ambiguous laws. So that's why we've got judges now on the Insurrection Act and the Comitatus Act and all those are saying, I believe Congress meant. Well, if you believe and you're a federal judge and you don't know, then we as citizens sure as heck don't know. Which in essence means the laws themselves were written ambiguous on purpose and they're unconstitutional. So we're going to go in and we're going to start challenging some of these laws. And we're going to put some pressure on the legislative branch. Fix it or lose it and start over. Then we're going to come in on the third ring once this movement has got enough momentum, which is growing by leaps and bounds. Just the past month, our audience on our Patriot Party podcast, or the Patriot Party, it's not podcast, it is a podcast, but it's not podcast in the title, has our average audience has grown 10,000% in the last month. So it's catching on. So the third prong, so we got awareness, then we got education and somewhat of a pressure campaign, challenging things in federal court, trying to repeal them, amend them. Then what we want to do is we want to hit them with a petition and these court cases. So we're providing pressure and a media campaign and try to get legislation